Norwegian. Cool. Love reaction. Norwegian. Go. Hey guys, Morten here. Hope you liked my little video. Yes, I ended up going to the Boy Scouts thrift store here in Skagen. I'm here in a small town. Things are a little bit in a limbo, and I'm on. So I'm trying to find new things to do, and I thought, well, let's go and see if they have any records. And I was led into a back room that was locked, and basically they didn't have the vinyl records they had there even out for people to see in normal circumstances. But I did find something. I just made a video about the loss of a great Norwegian artist. I got that news today, Lillebjørn Nilsen. And why I mentioned that is I'll show that at the end of the video. But here are some of the stuff that I found. Let's see here. Let's see if I can show, so I can show the same artist back to back. Here we go. I found, and these were really nice, no scratches or anything, or even dirty. I found a couple of Roger Whittaker records. He, of course, passed away a couple of years ago, and I I grew up listening to him in the back of the car because my mother would play him on the cassette player in the car. She was the driver in the family, a lot. Very, very much, quite a lot. But yeah, she accepted my rock music. It's much more so than my father. But my father then, of course, was from a bit of a different generation. He was born in 1924, and my mother was born in 1936. So, yeah, my father would have been 100 years this summer actually. So the great whistler, troubadour from was it Kenya? Or was he from Nigeria? I think it was from Kenya. I think his parents were killed after he moved. So he was actually one of the British farming colonists who went out to Africa and did fairly well until they didn't do well. So Roger Whittaker again. I love the Philips. I love the Philips label. When is this from? Yeah, it doesn't say. Also available on Mono. And I found this one. New World in the Morning. New World in the Morning. Na, 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 na. And it's another Philips. And again, they don't seem too concerned with telling me what years they came out. I found this one. This is I have his most well-known record on CD. No, not something I'm that too interested in, but I picked this up anyway. This is Jean-Michel Jarre. No, Jean-Michel Jarre. Jean-Michel Jarre is a fraud. Where is that from? I think it's from a British sitcom or something. The concert in China. This one cost $139 at Music Mecca, which was a Danish record store chain, which does no longer exist, of course. I haven't... Actually, this one I didn't check out the vinyl. No, it's not too bad. Polydor. Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Or here. Really weird thing yesterday was that I got out, I wanted to see if there was a 10cc documentary on YouTube, and that reminded me I do still have a couple of 10cc records here from my youth, from my childhood actually, and I got out their second best of album, which is great, which I think I'll show in another video. I looked at the years and I thought, and I think I also said on the cover somewhere, Volume 2, and really they had a first other best of album. And then I checked it on the old Wikipedia, and that was a best of album from their two first albums when they were on a different label, which was called UK Records. No, they put that in Discogs. And then I go to a thrift store in Skagen, and I find bloody thing. It's there. It's and I like I said, I have another sort of weird coincidence I'm going to show you at the end of this video. But so it's a Fona. Fona was a Danish electronics TV, stereo, dishwashers, all kind of store that went bust 6 or 7 years ago, I think it was now. So yeah, it cost $59.50 and then was reduced to $44.50 at some time. Let's say I paid considerably less for this one today. So Rubber Bullets, Donna, the Wall Street Shuffle, dun dun dun. Yeah, so this is from their first two. And it's in really good nick. And there's the record label. So that was kind of cool. And then I found this weird thing. So this is one of those. This is a Danish sort of version of those. what are those series of compilation hit albums that's come out in the UK for years and years? What hits? No, whatever. And this is a sort of a Danish version of that. For full music, or yeah, I don't even want to translate that. Look at this one. Oh, wow, isn't this cool? It was so cool I didn't even check out if the vinyl is viable. Let's see. Hey, it's actually it's got some scuffs on it, but I think some of it's dirt. I'll give it a go. It's EMI actually. So this is for full music number 10. And what year is this? It's it's quite early. It's 1982. And it's got F.R. David. Frida from ABBA, the Norwegian lady from ABBA. It's got Rocky Sharp and the Replays. Kim Wilde with View from a Bridge. I think that was from her second album. The one with Cambodia on it. Hot Chocolate, Geraldine. Chris Rea. Racy, never heard that. Cliff Richard, Sheena Easton, Bad Manners, Chips. Sir Henry. Wow. Paula Moore, Falco, and Kool and the Gang. Let me see some of the... there's the record. Oh, it's her. I think that's her third solo album. Well, album select. Kim Wilde. And I also found this. Peter Gabriel's So. This is one with Sledgehammer, but also a duet with Kate Bush. Don't Give Up. Oh. And I wanted to have this on vinyl, which is because I have it on CD. And I found it today. Again, the vinyl looks nice. It's got the inner sleeve. Everyone's happy. This one, I may have picked this one thinking that one of my viewers, who I also subscribe to, hint, hint, might get a kick out of this. I got a kick out of it, not for the music, but because I love movies. And what is his name? His surname is Waters, right? Pink Flamingos, Hairspray, etc. Anyway, this is a 45, a maxi single, as we used to call it. It's Divine with Love Reaction. Yeah, this was a person with very distinctive taste in food. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe don't Google it. If you do know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry if you were having your lunch or something. Receiver Records Limited. Yeah, looks okay. Yeah. So yeah, Divine. Oh man, I wonder how many years ago it is now that he passed away. It must be 30, 35 years ago. His role in Hairspray was repeated after Hairspray became a huge success on Broadway or off Broadway. I don't know. I assume it was Broadway. It was remade as a movie, but this time with, among others, Debbie Harry as the mother of the evil, good-looking girl. But the mother of the husky girl, of course, was Divine in the original film, but in the remake film, it was John Travolta. Oy vey. Anyway, that was it. I did find one more record, and I talked about it in my homage to Lillebjørn Nielsen. But I just thought that finding this record here in Denmark, I'm not in Norway now, on the day that I hear that Lillebjørn Nielsen died, in a thrift store here in Denmark, in Skagen. Although, yeah, he did perform here in Skagen quite a lot at the Vise Festival, or the Skagen Festival, which is the oldest folk music festival, at least in Denmark. So and then to go and find one of his records, that was kind of weird. Here's some old Norwegian record releases, if you're curious. There's the back, and it's called Byen med det store hjertet, the big with a big heart, which is of course Oslo, which was a town, his town, sort of my town, when I'm not Danish. So that was it. My little trip to the thrift store. How much did this cost me? It cost me 40 kroner, which I think it's close to $6. Maybe £5 or £4.50, something like that. €7 maybe, something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you soon in another video. Take care.